Alright guys, what's up and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do something that I'm pretty sure you've never seen anyone on YouTube actually do. I wanted to do some giveaways on this channel. I've been talking about it, and today we're going to be actually fulfilling one of those giveaways. So today I'm going to be giving away something that doesn't even have a monetary value. You cannot buy this. They don't sell it in stores. It doesn't matter what kind of money you have. You can't own this. You have to earn it, and I'm going to earn it, and then I'm going to give it away. So I seriously doubt anybody has done a video like this. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube give a Rise of the Resistance boarding group away. So, I mean, I just thought it would be really, really cool. I hope that I'm going to go over there and just completely make somebody's day. And yeah, so that's kind of what we're about. I really, really want to just go over and just make somebody's day like that was kind of because they didn't get a boarding group, and just blow them away and just help them have the most magical experience that they could possibly have. So, yeah, so I appreciate you guys being here with me for all that. It should be pretty cool. Like I said, it's going to be kind of a learning experience. I do have some questions and stuff that I'm going to be asking over at the Rise of the Resistance Sporting Group staff. And, yeah, I don't even know if we can do this. So, yeah. First things first, though, we can't give away a boarding group unless I can get a boarding group. So, you guys want to come with me, try to get a boarding group? All right, so first things first, I can't give away something that I don't have. So if I can't obtain a boarding group this morning, obviously I can't give a boarding group away this afternoon. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into the app, obviously before 7 a.m. If you guys don't know how to do this, or if you've never done this, or if you're looking for the best tips and tricks and practices to get yourself into a boarding group, I'm going to leave a link right up here on the top of the video, and I'll also leave it in the description on a video that I did on how to get into a boarding group. We've successfully been able to get into a boarding group 17 out of 17 times, and I've been able to get into the top 10 boarding groups 10 or actually 11 of those times. So pretty successful in getting boarding groups, and there are some tips and tricks that can actually put you into a better position than other people, and that's going to obviously help you get those boarding groups rather than somebody else. But I'm not here to talk about how to get into a boarding group, because I have plenty of videos on how to do that. Like I said, I will leave links to that all up in the description and up here above. But we are here to give away a boarding group. So basically, a lot of people try to get on this ride, and a lot of people will not end up getting on this ride. And I thought it would be really, really cool and really special to get into a boarding group and then go over to the park and find somebody that didn't make it into a boarding group today and give it away to them, and just help them have a better, more magical vacation, a better trip, whatever. So right now it's 6:59. We are getting ready to hopefully get a boarding group, because I would really, really love to get over and give this away. So we are counting down the seconds any second now. 7 o'clock. Here we go. We're in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I hate this part. Join. Join. Oh my God. Group number 5. That is amazing. Oh, I am so pumped right now. Oh my God. Okay, it's like literally nerve-wracking getting a boarding group, because you're like trying to do this so fast, and like everything's happening so fast, and you're just like, oh, please get me into a boarding group. And like I said, you guys, we have 4 seconds to get this, and then it is gone. It is over with. You cannot get a boarding group after that. So, oh, we are so awesome. Well, let's go over and give this thing away now. So if I didn't take a shot of this, Nikki would probably be mad at me, but right in front of me is literally Nikki's car, but just not her car. You just don't see that many blue Scion XBs. That's a very limited color. There's only like 1,000 of them ever made, so it's kind of funny that I would see that on a day that me and Nikki are not going together. So first things first, we're gonna have to go over to Guest Experience and see if this is even possible. I'm actually not going to record this interaction, and the reason is because if they do allow me to do this, I'm pretty sure that as Guest Experience, they're not supposed to, and I don't want to have anybody on record saying something that could possibly get them in trouble. So I'm not going to say or show who actually helped me out in guest experience. I'm just going to tell you kind of what happens with this interaction, but I'm not going to show you who it was. So one note that I would like to add, if you have a problem with your Rise of Resistance boarding group, or you need to add somebody or take somebody off, or whatever the case may be, this blue guest experience team tent is where you want to go. They will be the people that will be able to help you any time of the day with any of your ride questions or Rise of the Resistance problems or anything like that. They are going to be the people to actually help you. So if you need help in the parks, definitely go see the guest experience staff. They are always amazing. So that was a little confusing, but hopefully I'm going to be able to add somebody to my group and give them my Rise of Resistance boarding group. Essentially, I don't know. We're going to find out. It's a little iffy. I don't think anyone's ever done this before, so I remember that somebody had asked me a question about Rise of the Resistance that I didn't have the answer to, so I figured I'd go get that answer for you guys right now.
Hello. I have a quick question. Yeah. How does child swap work on this ride?
Okay, pretty much works exactly like any of the other rides. So you pretty much have to wait till your boarding group gets called. Okay. And then you bring everybody into where our roped-in area is.
Okay.
We'll first check that you have a boarding group.
Okay.
And then we'll set up the child swap.
Okay.
And then whoever's waiting with the child, will send them outside the rope to wait outside.
Okay, and then once the other group gets done with the ride, then the person that was waiting with the child gets to go onto the ride?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That seems easy. So I just didn't know because nobody's ever done it, and people were asking me, and I was like, I honestly don't know. So figured I'd go find out.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much.
So now all we got to do is walk around and find somebody to give these boarding groups to. So, I mean, as you guys can see from the video, it's fairly busy, not crazy busy. So we should definitely be able to find somebody that wasn't able to get a Rise of the Resistance boarding group and hopefully give them mine. So the search continues. So after some walking around, I was able to locate two people that had never been to the new Star Wars land. They had never been on the ride. They are not annual pass holders, and they missed the 7 o'clock boarding group. So they only had one day at Hollywood Studios, and they were afraid that they would not be able to get on Rise of the Resistance. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that, being that a lot of people that come to this park are from out of town. You could be in a very similar situation and find yourself not with a boarding group and possibly not being able to ride this ride. So I was very happy that I found two people to give this. No, not these people, different people. Let's go to the other people. So these girls are actually super awesome, and they drove here 6 hours away just to come down here. They missed the boarding group, and I was super happy to be able to give them a boarding group. And to be honest with you, they actually put up with me for a couple hours while we walked around the park, looked at lightsabers and some of the awesome Star Wars stuff. And then unfortunately, I had some other stuff that I had to go out and film, so I left them to their own devices at Millennium Falcon. But what an amazing experience. I do want to note, while we're here in the store, if you guys buy a lightsaber like they did buy a lightsaber, you can no longer have that sent to the front of the store and pick it up later. They have discontinued that service currently at Disney. I don't know when it is going to be coming back, but as soon as it does, I will obviously update you guys. But currently, if you buy something from one of the stores, you used to be able to have it sent up and you could pick it up later, but now you have to carry it around. They are not doing that service anymore. Just thought I would let you guys know.
Wow. All right, you want to get mine?
Yep, let's go do it.
So I have actually already done this, and I am actually going to Epcot. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I hope you guys have a good time.
Thank you so much for all your
No
help.
problem. I hope you guys have a great time on Rise of Resistance. They're going to send you a push notification.
Okay. Okay.
They will get you.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. I hope you guys have a great time.
You have a wonderful day. Thank you.
This is amazing. Tell them you want to be a pilot.
Okay. Thank you.
Just telling you. Bye. Have a good time.
So there you guys have it. It was not the easiest thing in the world to do, but I was able to add those two people to my plans. I'm so glad that the people that I found to take my Rise of the Resistance boarding group were people that really enjoyed Star Wars, and somebody that hasn't been on this ride before, and that was really amazing to me. So what happened was, this morning they got up and they're traveling from around 6 hours away. So shout out to all my family up in Georgia. They're from your area, so I hooked somebody up in Georgia. Very happy about that. So essentially what happened was they got on at 7. I don't believe that they have seen my tips and tricks video, and if you have not seen my tips and tricks video, I'm going to leave a link up here, and you should probably watch that, because if they had watched it, they probably would have already been on the ride and they wouldn't have had to get it from me. So they tried at 7 o'clock to get on the ride, and they said that within about 4 seconds the boarding groups were gone, and that is pretty much the way it always is. So I've said in my tips and tricks video that you have approximately 4 seconds to get into a boarding group in the morning, and if you do not get into a boarding group within those 4 seconds in the morning, you're out. So they had a chance. They could have got on at 1 possibly, but I just went ahead and secured it for them. Now they don't even have to try because they're already in a boarding group. So what happened was, because I had missed my boarding group number 5 time, they just bumped us to the back of the first set of boarding groups. So they gave them boarding group number 80. So they're going to be on in just a little bit, but their whole goal in coming down here was to get on Rise of the Resistance, and they were super, super upset. Didn't feel like they probably weren't going to get on that ride, and I'm glad that we were able to make that happen for them. So I think we'll be doing this again. So if you guys like this video, I would appreciate hitting that like button. Definitely give it a share, and think about subscribing, because we do a lot of cool stuff like this, and actually have a pretty cool giveaway coming up, so you guys won't want to miss that. So definitely hit that subscribe button for me.
Children, tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble. Hey, you're not on the ride. Wait. Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these 2 droids anyway?
Detection block breach. Prisoner class C.